Hi, I'm Kirsten McLaughlin, Public Affairs Manager for Cox Communications, and this is Community Connection. Today we're talking about a number of community health issues with Sansum Clinic. First up, we have Margaret Weiss, Sansum's Health Education Director. Welcome, Margaret. Thank you for being here today.
Thank you.
Why don't we start by giving our viewers an overview of Sansum Clinic and its history?
Sure. Well, you may know Sansum Clinic has been in the community for more than 90 years. I myself like to think about the years that I've been with Sansum. I've been working there for over 20 years, and I've been a patient there for over 30 years. And when I think about some of the things that have been meaningful to me at Sansum, I especially am appreciative of the close communication between different departments. It's very collaborative. That's benefited me as a patient, and as a professional, I can see how it benefits a wide variety of patients to have that kind of communication.
That's great. So what is it that sets Sansum apart?
Well, that communication would be a key piece. From my own world in health education, that's a very unique function that Sansum offers to our patients and also to the community. The health education programs are open to anyone in the community who's interested to attend.
Tell us more about those health education programs.
So let me give you a couple of examples. One that is relatively new to Sansum Clinic is a program called Healthier Living, Managing Ongoing Health Conditions. And you may have heard how many people in the population are affected by chronic illness. As we get older, probably 9 out of every 10 people will have some kind of chronic illness that they're dealing with. So that means you know somebody with a chronic illness, and I do, and we all do. And what this program does is it brings people together in small groups to work on the kinds of concerns that affect anybody with an illness. So how best to communicate with your doctor, how to get a good night's sleep, things you can do for yourself to better manage pain, things that it doesn't matter what your diagnosis is, but the sorts of tools that will help people to live better, feel healthier with that chronic condition.
That's great. Are there other health programs you can tell our viewers about?
I was going to tell you a little bit about Camp Weiss. That's kind of the other end of the age spectrum. Camp Weiss is a day camp for children with asthma. And asthma is another really, really common ongoing health condition. Many children experience it. It is the number one reason why children miss school for health purposes. But it doesn't have to be that way. Asthma actually, for the vast majority of kids, can be pretty well controlled. So what we do at Camp Weiss is we teach all those skills that help kids to keep their asthma in good control. And we do it in a setting that's fun. They get the day camp experience. And it's fun for those of us adults who get to be part of it too. We have people from all over the community who come to volunteer at camp because it's such a worthwhile endeavor and it's just such a good time.
And I hear it's free as well, right?
Exactly. All those volunteers are what keep us able to offer the program totally free of charge to anyone in the community. Again, this is not a program that's exclusively for Sansum Clinic patients. All children are welcome to come.
That's amazing. So how do people in the community access Sansum's health education programs?
Via our website is probably the best way. That's going to give them all the details on the programs. We also have a health resource center that can answer a wide variety of health questions, including questions about our programs.
So as we get closer to wrapping up this segment, what else can you tell our viewers about Sansum generally or about specifically some of these education programs?
I would say it's important to know that all of these programs are open to the community. The Health Resource Center that I mentioned, for example, is free of charge and anyone can come with a health question. We will all encounter some health situation at some point in time where we need more information. And that's what we're here to do, is to help find good, reliable information, support, and services to meet those needs.
So you've clearly been involved in the clinic for a long time.
I have.
What are some of your, I'm sure you have some favorite stories about how the clinic's health education has impacted families in our community. Can you share one or two of those with our viewers?
You know, it's such a wide-ranging list of things that come across the door. For example, when I am in the Health Resource Center, I hear things as simple as, where do I go to get a wheelchair? From very complicated research questions having to do with a new diagnosis. And we're really proud that we have kind of a comprehensive list of services that can meet all those needs.
That's wonderful, and we're so lucky to have you here in our community. Thank you so much for being here today, Margaret.
Thank you, it was a pleasure.
And thank you for watching. Stay tuned.